The first half of this video is a summary of Chapter 12 of A Court of Blood and Bindings. The second half is analysis. M wakes up wrapped around Creon's body, because remember, she has to sleep next to him for appearances, except appearances don't seem to matter when she blows up his house with forbidden magic no human is allowed to have every other day. She thinks about how good he feels, his quote, sweet and nutty and dangerously ... masculine scent, end quote. What is she, a squirrel? Then she has insecure thoughts about her parents' letter, the woman who called her a fey WH word, and shoves herself out of bed. Throughout the chapter, she struggles with feeling attracted to Creon versus feeling like a WH word. M makes breakfast while wishing she could put Creon in her mouth instead. Barely stopping herself from shouting out that she wants Creon, they finish breakfast and he brings her some Fey history books for her to study. M needs help understanding them, but she doesn't want to admit she needs help to Creon because she is tsundere. She thinks Creon is a bastard for smirking at her because she is too proud to admit she needs help. She quickly gives up on learning more about the last battle and looks up Creon's name in the dictionary. Creon Hytherion, Prince. His entry depicts him gloriously massacring 45 humans, standing majestically over a pile of corpses. M begins debating whether Creon is really good, because he drives knives into children's eyes, skins people alive, but he is also really tall and hot. Quote, and yet I have no idea what to think of the heart beating inside that painfully muscular chest of yours. M asks Creon about other entries, and he explains demons are older than gods, and feed off people's torment and negative emotions. Lysandra, the cruel fae from the lunch scene earlier, has an entry about being a demon killer. Creon hypes her up as a formidable warrior, but Lysandra's secret is that she has been pining for 130 years over a demon named Anaxia that she didn't kill during the last battle. Creon reveals Mother trained Creon with demons when he was younger, stirring M's sympathy for him. They continue studying. M gets frustrated trying to learn Fey grammar and gives up while Creon teases her. She suggests they look at the labyrinth tomorrow. Creon agrees without much complaint. M sleeps next to Creon again, briefly worrying she will embarrass herself by waking up wrapped around him again. They go to one of the labyrinth entrances through the Feywood, and Creon says he is too alpha so the hounds won't attack him. There's a mundane rocky wall near the base of the mountain under the court, magically disguised to look ordinary. Creon pulls it open to reveal a magical, beautiful crystal tunnel entrance. A random Fey male guard appears to chase them around, which is the excuse they need to pretend to be lovers and kiss. In romance stories, women can never take agency without being called a WH word or SLUT, so we need contrived setups like this for anything to happen. Creon shivers with excitement while they make out. The male guard sees them passionately making out and apologizes, saying he thought they were trying to sneak in the labyrinth, but now he can see that's clearly not the case. Creon throws knives at him until he flees in terror. They walk back home in silence because every drop of emotional availability has to be squeezed out of Creon like blood from a stone. And I guess the lesson here is that she can only get reactions through providing sexual access to her body. The chapter ends with M desperately wanting more of Creon. Analysis. Once again, we have the tired trope of physical intimacy as a cover story. Throughout the chapter, Emmeline is conflicted between expressing her attraction to Creon versus feeling like a WH word or indecent woman. This is the shame-desire binary. If Emmeline openly communicates her attraction to Creon, she will be slut-shamed, so the author contrives to frame her desire as something that only slips out under duress, not her own choice. The guard is coming. He will catch us exploring the forbidden labyrinth. Quick, let's distract him by making out.
Kiss me.
What?
Public displays of affection make people very uncomfortable.
Yes, they do.
Instead of Creon shoving himself onto Emmeline as the guard arrives, imagine if the author had written in a confession by Emmeline where she openly admits to being attracted to Creon, and then they have some flirty banter in the labyrinth and she initiates the kiss with Creon. The guard can still discover them making out and excuse their labyrinth exploration. The scene would be the same for the purpose of the plot, except Emmeline's consent would actually matter. She wouldn't just be a prop to show how clever and quick Creon is for suddenly grabbing her and forcing a kiss on her. These tropes teach readers that it's exciting and romantic when a woman is suddenly kissed to avoid danger, when in reality it treats her boundaries as secondary to male initiative. It reinforces the message to men that women secretly want to be sexually assaulted or raped, they just can't say so without looking like a slut. It also opens up an interesting discussion about why some men can only be attracted to women when they're objectified, the Madonna whore complex. Either she's a good person and they can't see her sexually, or she's a whore that is sexually attractive but cannot be respected and loved. It's attraction under objectification. Misogynistic men only feel powerful when they objectify women before being attracted to them. This perpetuates a cultural myth that women who are openly sexual are tainted and of lesser value.